cousins and friends, feel good to do, like prostitutes, cruising in the night, curling in fire.
Hey guys, we've got Mel Matt here with Macabre. How you guys going?
Hi, how you doing, Matt?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Let's talk about the band Macabre. How did you guys first start?
We started playing in high school bands together and just doing a lot of cover songs and stuff like that, and some originals too. We had some different singers over the years, and in '85 we decided to start doing Macabre, and we kicked the singer out, which is more of a high-pitched screamer, more of the metal of the times, and we started Macabre in '85, and I started doing all the vocals, and we started writing about serial killers right around that time.
Excellent. So what inspired the whole murder metal sound itself, like with the whole serial killer influence behind the band? Why did you guys want to target that sort of niche market?
It's nothing that we ever planned out. It was like, it just kind of happened. We read a lot about these guys, and I think everyone has a little fascination when they read about these guys.
Definitely.
But we did a couple songs in the past. Even before we started Macabre, we were doing a couple of these killer songs. And at some point in Macabre, even like our first couple albums, we were doing songs about morbid topics, funeral homes, embalmers, and grave diggers and stuff. But at some point, I think it was Sinister Slaughter, like '91, we decided to go nothing but killers. So it's something that kind of morphed, but it was never really planned or anything like that.
Excellent. Now, with the musical influences behind the bands, taking a touch away from the serial killer aspect, what bands have inspired you guys to play?
Pretty much everything we've ever heard,
Yeah.
It's, just, the metal bands of the 70s and 80s. I was inspired a lot by the Beatles and just stuff I heard as a kid,
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Black Sabbath was a big influence on us. Classical music. It's just, everything we've heard in our life. Children's music. As a kid, we just kind of try to put a little bit of everything into Macabre, with the rhymes and all that. But it's inspired by pretty much everything we've heard, since we were kids and stuff.
Good stuff. You guys got a favourite serial killer? Have to ask that.
Well, I mean, we have most material on Albert Fish. We haven't really. We've done like 2 songs or 3 songs about Fish so far, but we had a lot of songs that we wrote in the past. It was like more macabre minstrel stuff, all these acoustic seafaring things, and we thought of doing an album called Fish Tales, which would be a musical about Albert Fish.
Fantastic.
More like children's music, and about Albert Fish eating kids.
Good stuff. Yeah, love
So
it.
he's probably, the guy you could write the most on, actually.
That's it. Now, with the live shows in general, I guess what can people usually expect from a typical Macabre show?
Depends on how many people are there.
Yeah, you never know, really.
If there's like 10 people, I'm just going to kind of stand there and try to get through the set. But no, this time, sometimes we have killers come out on stage, especially like festivals and stuff. We'll have Zodiac come out, and we have Albert Fish come out, and theatrics like that, narrating between the songs, setting up the songs with stories, and just trying to have fun with the shows, and playing a bunch of stuff that the people want to hear.
Excellent. You guys have a favourite show? Is this a show that stands out the most? I suppose each show's got this, great aspect to it. But is there a show that might stand out the most?
Well, I mean, the festivals always stand out the most for me, just because there's so many people, and it's just such a big party atmosphere where you're walking around, especially some of the European festivals and stuff where there's over 20,000, sometimes up to like 50,000 people at these festivals. So, I mean, just to walk through, it's amazing, and
For sure.
But yeah, they're fun to play. You get to see a lot of different bands at these festivals that your friends haven't seen it in a long time and stuff. So, I like the fest the best, but sometimes the smaller shows are good too.
Good stuff. Now, is there any future plans for the band itself at the moment? Are you guys working on any new material, or?
We haven't really done too much. I mean, when I did Grim Scary Tales, there's a few songs, extras I had on there, but I don't really try to force it or anything. If it, I don't say, okay, I gotta write this and this. If it comes to me, I do it, you know.
Sure.
And I didn't do anything for a while, and then I just started reading it. I did this Grim Scary Tales, so you know, I really don't like to have a quota on it, like we got to do an album this often or anything. If it comes to me, I do it, you know.
This is the second time you guys are back here in Australia at the moment. So, do you like Australia? What do you reckon about Australia itself?
I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
People are really nice out here. Everyone's polite, friendly. We got to go pet some kangaroos one day. It was really cool, and hang out with the kangaroos and koalas.
Excellent.
Visit Bon Scott's grave in Perth. That was cool.
Yeah, how was that? It was
cool. Yeah, we actually had a day off out there, so we, you know, just got to relax a little bit after doing a fest out there. So yeah, that was really cool.
Good stuff. Now, is there any advice that you give out to any bands out there? I want to, I guess, possibly follow in the same footsteps as you guys as a band itself.
I'd say listen to classical music. Listen to Bach. That's most of the time is the stuff I listen to is classical. I really get ideas from it and get inspired, because you listen to what these guys were doing hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It's like, wow, these guys were amazing. So I'd say listen to some classical music.
Do you guys get much of a chance to check out today's bands at the moment? Is there any bands that you guys are digging in today's metal scene or music scene itself?
I like
Ghost.
Yeah, he likes Ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
I like this one Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum, but they just broke up last year. It's pretty theatrical, pretty crazy, wild, bizarre music, and I like Animals as Leaders.
Yeah.
Which is pretty progressive metal stuff, but there's no vocals in it, but the guitar work is pretty amazing.
Excellent. Now, if the band wants to, if people want to contact you guys to find out more about the band, have you guys got a website? Is there a place where they can get merch?
Oh yeah, MySpace, Facebook, murdermetal.com.
Yeah.
You know, we're all over the web like the plague. You know, I mean, just like anybody.
Excellent. You guys getting a lot of feedback from the website, the Murder Metal website? Are you guys getting any?
I don't really keep up with it that much. Our management takes care of that.
Okay. We get a good response out
He's
of it.
online more than I am.
It does.
It's going all right.
Does pretty well, yeah.
Excellent.
Sitting at my table, having some tea, chatting with this bloke who's dead from strangling. I'm the only man in need of company. I only have to kill men to make them stay with me. You're dying to be with me. Do you have a cup of tea with me? You're dying to be with me. We'll have a chat and some tea. You and me.